reading where we're going to bring through a oracle message for your best and highest good. So what we have here, Libra, is a lead tarot energy to guide the reading. I have 3 sacred power reading cards, and I have 3 work your light oracle cards. To let you know, Libra, should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so using the link to my website, which you'll find below this video, and they are generally intuitive tarot readings. Okay, jumping in. King of Pentacles is your guiding energy for this reading. You may be dealing with a Taurus or an earth sign, Virgo or Capricorn. This can really be like a boss, mentor or manager type energy. Someone who's in a position of authority or power, husband, father, father-in-law, or more masculine based female as well. I feel like you might be needing to communicate something to this person. You know, the King of Pentacles can be somebody who can be a little bit set in their ways, can be a little bit controlling if they're out of balance. So I'm kind of feeling that you may need to deliver a message to this person, and it could be that you're needing to leave a job, or that maybe you need to communicate your boundaries. Maybe, you know, you've been given too much workload or something like that. That is what I'm feeling here. And you know, ultimately, you know, you need to manage your energy so that you can, you know, really do everything that you need to in your life. I'm kind of getting this feeling of maybe being overworked as well, or overstressed or something like that. Because moving into the oracles, you know, we've got deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held, and we've got protection, call back your power, cut the cords. So I'm kind of feeling that some of you are needing to communicate the truth of the matter, that, you know what, I really can't keep this pace up, or I feel like I'm carrying the weight, carrying the load. You know, maybe I'm going to need some time off. I'm going to need a break. The other thing that's coming through here, Libra, is that if we don't communicate our boundaries to people, then they don't really know how to move around us. They don't really know where our limits are. And if we just keep on saying yes, or people pleasing and going along with things, then some people, if they are, you know, a little bit authoritarian, they'll just keep loading you up. So I'm feeling like this is saying communicating your truth is an act of self-love, because you are protecting yourself, okay, and then giving yourself the replenishment that you need. That's what I'm seeing in this message. So when you communicate, you know, we do it from an honest, clear, direct place, not from a place of emotions. You know, it's really just, these are the facts. This is what I'm experiencing. And I think that this would be an idea for some changes. That's what I feel. It's time for you to communicate that. Now we've got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeing the light, laying foundations and divine plan here as well. Now, this could mean that you are, you know, in this experience because it's part of the plan for you to have this learning, for you to have this lesson as well. It could also mean that, you know, you are almost in the time where you're going to be redirected to the next part of your divine plan, right? Once you've kind of gone through this lesson, you know, it might be time for you to move forward. And this is part of the foundation of that, because armed with this lesson, you are really learning a lot more about your inner truth. And when we are more clear about our inner truth, we can then move forward in greater alignment with, you know, what we're available for, what feels good for us. I'm really feeling this is more of, you know, work, career, money type situation. So it feels to me like the way you're being treated, or the expectations that are upon you, are just not, they're just not, you know, feeling good for where you're at with your energy. And maybe even it's a little bit against your values or something like that. So you're needing to take that step back and, you know, and really communicate that, because if we don't communicate it, the people don't know. I'm also seeing someone here who's taking off a mask, and I'm getting this feeling of wearing a false mask. So you could be dealing with someone who, you know, maybe is acting two-faced with you, or is showing you their best side, but, you know, doing something else behind the scenes. They might be painting this picture of, well, if you take on this extra work, this extra responsibility, it looks good, or, you know, you'll be in line for pay rise or promotion, all the things that the King of Pentacles stands for. But really, they're just trying to get their pound of flesh, right? And really, the cards are saying it's time for you to call back your power and protect yourself. And that is the act of self-love. If it's not feeling good, then only you can communicate that. Only you can share your voice and express that. It's all part of the divine plan, though. It sounds like there is definitely learning in this for you. So let's get some Yogic Path Oracle out for you. I have got, oh, Dharma. Yeah, I mean, Dharma is all about your life purpose. And this is interesting. I feel like this is leading you to your purpose in some way. And that was interesting that it came up, that divine plan, because I was kind of thinking, I'm really feeling that. But that seems a little strange. But now with that Dharma card, yeah, this is all part of leading you to your next part of the plan. And you're going to be armed with the skills that you've learned. I think this is a lesson in boundaries and a lesson of speaking up and a lesson of communication. And somehow, you know, that's going to help you as you move towards your purpose. And it might be discovering that the situation just isn't in alignment with you, and it really is time to see that truth and move forward. Oh, I've got Kali. Yeah, that's a spicy energy there. Because Kali is the goddess of destruction, dissolution, and ecstasy. It says that you were going through a time of radical rebirth. And it's this kind of fierce, like erratic and untamed energy. So I feel like you've been kind of malleable or people-pleasing for a certain period of time. But no, now you are pushing back. Now you are really showing up in your power and your strength. It says she will destroy any dissolution and bring you face to face with your darkest shadows. Not to cause anguish, but rather from a deep place of love, self-love. We talked about that. She demolishes the ego that creates the boundary between you and your higher self. She is the ecstasy experience in meditation, bold self-expression. Kali comes to you in a time of deep liberation, stepping into a truer form of you. Trust the process and allow yourself to release all limitations so that you can become one with the bliss that you are. This is a lesson in you unleashing your inner Kali and calling back your power and expressing your truth and holding your boundaries. That's the act of self-love, but it is also moving you closer to your truth, and your truth is your Dharma, is your purpose, and will serve you very well when you move to your next karmic lesson. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I wish you all the best with this. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It may or may not resonate for you. Feel free to drop me a comment if you are called to share. I do read them all and try to communicate with you all over there. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energy. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I generally post intuitive tarot readings on this channel very regularly, so you will see when I post those. It also helps support the channel, which is a great energy exchange between us. It's been a pleasure to read your oracle cards here, Libra. I will see you back here for another reading very soon. Bye for now.